Welcome back to my channel. My name is Fletcher Nelson. I'm a third grade teacher in Minnesota, and today I'm going to talk to you about a game I made for my class, a review game called Dino Capture. So I made this to review our third math unit, which is place value, but you could do this with obviously any content area. The gist of the game will be the same. It is based off of the game Fire Mountain from Diddy Kong Racing back on N64. I've wanted to make this review game based off of this for a while, and I finally did it. So here we go. So basically during the game, their objective is to collect as many dino eggs as possible, and I did tape mine up to the board. I did end up laminating this as well because I sent it to my coworkers and one of them played before me, so she printed them off and then gave them to me, and she had put them on cardstock. So I'm like, oh, we can laminate these. That way we can use them for other content areas. Like we can just keep them and whoever's gonna play can come grab the pieces needed. So this is the starting nest and the dino egg students will be capturing. And then each group will get a nest and a stack of questions. I am going to do my students in groups of 3 probably. I feel like 4 is too many and I don't want to do pairs, so I think I'm going to do groups of 3. So each group will get their nest and then they get these questions. And what they will do is they will work together to answer the question. They will bring it to me. I'll check it. If they get it correct, I'm just going to rip it off because this is just a stapled packet with the questions in order. So I'll rip it off. And then they will get to go up to the board and take a dino egg to put onto their nest. If they get it wrong, I'm just gonna put an X on the top and send them back to try again. And then if they still get it wrong, they'll just move on to the next question. But I'll give them 2 chances to answer each question, and they just will work through the questions at their own pace. And now the kind of fun part of the game is so you can take eggs from my nest, or you can also steal from any other group's nest as well. So if you get the question correct, you can take one from the board if you want, or if you see a group has like 5 or 6 eggs, you can go take from them and make it so they have less. And eventually, all of the eggs on the board will be spoken for. So towards the end of the game, they will only be able to take from other groups. They won't be able to go up to the board. So that's kind of like the chaotic fun part of it, is taking from other groups and trying to make it so you have the most eggs. Now, in the slides I made, I did explain how to play. I explained that they need to make this be fun, that we are not going to run. You can't hide eggs. You got to be honest about it. We're not fighting over the eggs. And the other thing, the little plot twist I added in, is they don't know how many points each color of egg is going to be worth until the game is over. So there are 4 colors of eggs. So one color is going to be worth 0 points, 1, 2, and 5, but they do not know that till the game is over. And again, I just remind them it's a game meant to be fun, so have fun. Part of it, the game is to take eggs from other groups, so don't take it personally. Originally, I think I had 15 minutes in there, but my coworker, when she played, said 15 minutes wasn't quite long enough. So she said she thought she went for like 25 or 30. So I figure I'll put a 30-minute timer up, and then if it needs to be cut short. Actually, maybe I'll change it to a 20-minute timer, and if I need to make it be a little bit longer, I can. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like it's better to start with a smaller number so they're not as overwhelmed. So I'm gonna change this to a 20-minute timer. But I have the timer, and then when the timer's done, we will see who has the most eggs. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting there to be some students who might have a hard time with the taking of eggs, but I'm hoping by prefacing it with it's a game, it's meant to have fun, and really talking about that we will be okay. It's Dino Capture. I will put it on TPT if you're interested, and I will be making them for other units and content areas as well, but I think it'll be a fun game that, like, now that I have the pieces, I can use it again I could use it for reading stuff, I could use it for multiplication division, anything I want to use. It's just kind of the same. The premise of the game will be the same, the pieces will be the same, it's just the packet of questions that will change. So if you have questions about it, let me know.